Watch Symposium. I'm Austin, on a walk with my daughters. I take walks a lot these days, and lately it's been so windy I don't even attempt to film outside, but I was sitting on a bench back there. The girls were sliding, and I realized, whoa, it's no wind today. I can actually take some footage outside. So not anything particular I want to talk about, just to give you guys a little bit of footage of what I'm wearing, what I have on my wrist. There's not going to be much or really any Rolex in this video. What do you have to say?
Nothing.
Nothing? All right. And well, there's a little bit of Rolex. Sophie, what are you carrying? Let me see your wallet. What kind of wallet is it? What are you going to put in it?
A bus thing.
A bus thing, that's right. So there, I'll use this for her bus card. All right. All right, the Vostok amphibia with a double-headed Russian eagle and a submarine. And this is a silver dial. You know, one nice thing about this Vostok is the bezel action on this particular Vostok is pretty smooth, and it you know, it stays put, so I can set it or, you know, time something, and if it rubs up against something, it's all right. But usually, you know, these are kind of scratchy, and some are loose, but yeah, this is pretty perfect. This is running a little fast. I'd say probably about a minute fast a day. So as we were walking, I just popped it off my wrist and, you know, just kind of set the minute hand back a couple minutes. And yeah, I don't really need to know to the minute what the time is. You know, there are no trains to catch. I could if I wanted, but trains are still running, buses are still running, but just a general idea of the time is fine, and so this is the perfect watch for that. And yeah, just kind of an interesting watch. And plastic crystal. You know, sometimes you're not in the mood for a rattlesnake, but today I kind of am, and that's just a really satisfying sound today. I like that. I'm actually enjoying it for its rattle. Oh, my daughter see a fish. I wanted to get a little footage of this because I think I'm about ready to get a Rolex on my wrist. My Submariner no date has been on the ready for a couple weeks now, waiting for a wind, waiting to be worn, and I'm about ready to do it. But just a couple days of enjoying this Vostok. I mean, you know, it's interesting. You can have a watch and it sits unappreciated for months or even years at a time, and then you sort of rediscover it and get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. And it could be something as small as a smooth turning bezel, or a little bit of rattle, or a submarine. Random piece of Rolex knowledge. The Coke bezel insert. You'll never find one, or you shouldn't find one, on a straight GMT. That would be like a 16700 or 16750 or 1675, or of course the very first 6542. Only the GMT Master 2 should have a Coke bezel. It came out in 1983 on the Fat Lady with the which is the reference 16760, and just GMT Master 2s have the Coke. So the Coke is quintessential GMT Master 2. It should never be found on just a straight GMT. Kind of interesting. So not only do you get a little bit more versatility as far as separating that 24-hour hand and that local hour hand with the Master 2s, but you also get that sanctioned black and red colored bezel insert. Interesting stuff.